Hey everybody, it's Maddie Cummins. Today is Tuesday, and we're going to try live a little later today. It's been a little bit of an adventure at my house. I am the owner of Cerebrations LLC, and my dog is going crazy right now, so you're going to hear him clicking around because he needs his toenails cut, and he won't let me cut them. And so I'm the owner of Cerebrations, and I am the founder and moderator for the Calming the Chaos Collective, and it's so great to see everybody. If you come on, say hi. If you hit replays or watch this on the replay, just put replay. And that way we can continue the conversation. I really think this collective is a very cool thing, but it's only collective as long as we are all involved in talking and supporting one another and being a part of the conversation. So whenever you're most comfortable to do that, that would be great. So we're talking about self-worth. We've been on this little journey around talking about self-esteem and confidence and now self-worth. And I think they all go in together. So the self-worth is this core place that we get to, that we understand who we are and who we really are, not necessarily what our brains are telling us we are, and the negative thoughts telling us what we are. So it's always interesting for me. If you come on, say hi, so I can say hi to you. I can always see who's there. But it's always interesting to me when I start these themes, because it's not necessarily a planned thing. Usually what I end up doing is, kind of planning it out, and then my life seems to go into this spin around whatever we're talking about. And so I'd like to share with you today how my brain works, and I see how much you guys recognize that as well. So my son is sick again. This will be we are in the 4th week of school, and he has not made an entire week of school yet because he's been sick. And we have COVID, and we have strep, and we have all this stuff going on. He has never had COVID, but part of what I think is happening is he has strep throat. So the reason I'm telling you that is that this morning he was sick again. Last night he was sick again. And I start this conversation in my head about how I can't send him to school, but if I don't send him to school, they're going to think I'm a bad mom. And I start with this mom guilt. Hey, Linda, it's good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. Those of us that are moms will recognize the mom guilt. And really that's steeped in this anxiety that I'm a bad mom, that I'm a bad person. And then everybody is going to think I'm a horrible person. I'm going to have to take them to the pediatrician. I mean, it's just like this crazy thoughts in my head. And again, that all steeps down into the fact that I don't feel worthy, that I don't feel like I make good decisions. I don't trust myself sometimes. When I am in this negative chaos NATO, like we talk about, this spin, I really struggle with all that. So I think this self-worth is really about us recognizing how we're defining ourselves and being able to change that thought process so that we're not spinning in this negativity. Now, again, as we know, that's really hard to do sometimes. And so finally, what I ended up doing this morning is I find that if I can get out of that spinning and call someone and connect with someone and say, this is what's happening in my brain, that I get another person giving me feedback to say, that's not correct. You're a great mom. He's just been sick. This is just stuff that happens. And then I feel better. But if I sit in that unworthy feeling, then I just talk myself into all this chaos. The other thing I find once I do that is that then I can go back and go, okay, my self-worth is really connected to God. My self-worth is really connected to being the daughter of a king. That is what my self-worth is about. It's not about whether or not my kid makes it to school today, because in 10 years, who cares? And there may be a reason, as we know with faith, which I think is always hard, there may be a reason why all this is happening, and I just don't know that, but I don't trust myself, and therefore I'm not trusting God in those moments. And that's really hard. It's really hard to figure those pieces out. So, what I would encourage you to do this week is just, again, as we were talking about confidence, and all of these things are tied in together, they're very closely related. But this piece around self-worth is really about defining us in who we are in God, defining who we are for ourselves, the person we want to be, understanding again that that's not a perfection, but that's really what where we need to be. And so, we'll be continuing the conversation this week. I'm going to make this short because I got a kid who's not feeling well, and I need to get out there and get over there and be mom for a little bit. But I just want to thank you guys for hanging out. Again, if you're watching this on replay, say replay. Put in the comments what you think, what you think about self-worth. What is the definition for you? How do you figure out a way to get into, define your self-worth, to help God start defining you instead of you defining you? And what is that self-worth? How does that affect your life? I think those things are really super important to share. And again, just say hi so we can connect. Just wanted to give you a heads up. I have actually scheduled the class. It's scheduled on September 22nd. It'll be Monday through Friday of that week. And then on Saturday, we'll be doing some extra fun stuff around guided meditation and prayer. And so I'm super excited about it and would love to see you guys come to that. Just keep hanging out and supporting each other. And let's just make sure that we're taking care of ourselves as well as other people. Okay, everybody have a great day. And I will be back live on Friday. And then we'll keep posting through the week about self-worth. Thanks.